Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
If you're just joining us,
To Catalana!
What a wonderful goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
so a breakthrough already.
Little pass back. And it's Ugarte. And the finish! Darone. Zalewski. Well, nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Ahmad. Now Ugarte. Maguire. And Delict. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Cleared without complication.
Martinez. And it's Ugarte.
Oh, sweet feet.
And Delict. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Martinez. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. To Martinez. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ugarte. Big chance! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Could be danger here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ugarte. Now Diallo. Delict. And Maguire. Nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. Martinez. That's Mount. And he plays one for... Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear. 30 minutes gone. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, he's been caught napping. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And it's Zalewski. Atalanta have it back and can go again. Casemiro. Now it's Mount.
Out towards the flank.
Mount. Ugarte. This looks promising.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Casemiro. And it's Mount.
Oh, that's clever.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. That is good strength. Godfrey.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mount.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Ketelara.
Shapes to shoot! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break...
And the first half is done.
That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Cambio di giocatori.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. And the through ball.
Now there's a fine ball.
Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Ugarte. He's a shot.
Chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Lookman.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Oh, good-looking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's only too happy to take that back. De Ketelara, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ugarte.
Bruno Fernandes.
Šeško. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out wide.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Showing great feet there, and he's managed to get free. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Lookman with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
And he plays one through. Now it's to Ketelara.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ugarte. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Numero 30.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played in by Lookman.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Tidak deals with that comfortably.
Can he get away here? It's run loose here. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
It's this guy, De Ketelara, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
And a chance! Lookman.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Tidak. Maciej Cunha. Played to Casemiro.
And it's Dalot.
Looking to play him in.
Pass is just off target.
Still goalless at the moment. Menu gets a foot in here.
Šeško.
Shifted it to the flank. Lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Now Menu, and he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look and plays it forward. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. There they go, hunting in packs. Now the cross. He's got tall. And he's there to get it away. Lookman looking for a runner.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Casemiro.
And it's Dalot.
And Dalot.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Maciej Cunha looking for options for movement. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's played in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now, the ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Gets into some space. Hangs in across. It's a loose ball. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Diogo Dalot. Martinez. And it's Menu. And Dalot. Matthews Cunha, expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear. Lookman. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's just misjudged that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a threatening ball. That's very neat. That's a good ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now he's off and running. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bruno Fernandes. And they can counter here. Menu, good purposeful running this. And it's Casemiro. Zalewski. Zalewski takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's made its way to him. Cleared away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zalewski, Baka, no breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well timed, excellent interception. Lookman! Just eases him off the ball. And it's Zalewski. Some really good ball movement. Menu. And now the breakaway. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Derone. It's Zalewski. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nicely spread.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Could try cutting inside here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lookman. Nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's superb. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, there's the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game will yield a winner.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Skamaka! And he has kept it out somehow.
Skamaka is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. Takes a shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice interception, well timed. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out towards the flank. Chance here to
Ci
counter.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Skamaka. Now that's a lovely exchange. Quality ball. And here's the chance to counter. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's got space here, spread neatly. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's this guy, Tidak, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, sweet feet. Ødegaard! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ødegaard really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Belanova. Baka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Saka. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nicely spread. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Trossard. Trossard takes control of it and he's on the move. Trossard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Godfrey. And it's Belanova.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lookman. De Ketelaere.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zalewski.
Rice does well to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Trossard. That is ended up in no man's land.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Now that's a lovely exchange. The ball goes in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lookman. That's an imaginative pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... Oh, terrible pass. Rice. Zubimendi. Now Ødegaard. And it's Rice. That's good running with the ball. Oh, a delicate chip through. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plays it at... Oh, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Zalewski. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Zalewski receives it in a good position. Shot at goal! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Atalanta are in front now. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played back in. Saka. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. To Ketelara. Tries to get it clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Look at the space here. Shoots! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's gone for it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's the Ketelara. And here's Ødegaard. Now it's Madueke. Ødegaard. That's a good ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? To Ketelara. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Raya, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gabriel has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's hit it long, but astray. Arsenal still. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Calafiori. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Madueke. In with the challenge. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Timber. And here's Havertz. Cross goes in there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maldini. Scamacca. Scamacca powering forward here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's the Ketelara. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Zubimendi providing an outlet on that flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Scamacca to Ketelara. Zubimendi. Madueke. Zubimendi. Good ball, good take.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Calafiori, and that's gone loose. Pass somewhat off target. Scamacca. He's looking wide. Oh, important interception. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal really could have done without this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
To increase the lead.
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And we're done. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Nkunku is one of the most talked about forwards in Europe these days, Peter. And the thing is, nowadays, it's not just us looking at Nkunku. There's a lot of people looking at Nkunku and his ability to play the game. And he can operate anywhere in an attacking position. So that's great versatility for any other team that want to look and get his talents in their club. And we'll see how his career develops.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And back it goes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mainu. And he's managed to get free. Drilled in low. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Salmakers. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's forced to go back. To Martinez. Maguire. De Ligt. Played to Casemiro. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. Casemiro. And this is Casemiro. Well, that has not gone well. Rafael Leao. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Ligt is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Loftus-Cheek. Played out to the right. Salmakers crosses it in. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Martinez. Mainu. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bruno Fernandes.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Great chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Takes a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Here's... And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Oh, super ball. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United get their 4th corner. Salmakas gets it away. Can he get it through? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafael Leao. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Nkunku. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Nkunku at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan take the lead. Rafael Leao has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the ball in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he lines up, terrific header. Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Xerxes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pulisic pinches it off him. Modric. And he's intervened well there. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cambio di giocatori.
He is just caressing the ball. Flings it across. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Mount. Played in by Dallo. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Menu. And that's a good ball. Success! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And that's it. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Aimed beyond the defence. Hit into the middle. Trossard, and the through ball. He's in a great position here. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe is onto this. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Ribéry. Trossard looking to run onto it. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Trossard, and he's managed to get free. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mbappe! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Trossard looking for options for movement. Baturina showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Julie. And Alexander-Arnold. Julie tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! And it's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Batshuayi, chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And it's been given away. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Serginho. Ribery. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. And it's terrific header. And that has been cleared.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Haaland, now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vardiol. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Rice. No, that's been intercepted. Baturina. Oh, well measured. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's away.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's got a... And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mbappe. He's cut it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely shaped ball. Valverde. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And it's Baturina. Threads one in. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Julie. O'Reilly. In with the challenge.
Might want to be careful there.
And here's Haaland. Gonzalez. Oh, that's a fine interception. Taken back almost at once. Can he spark a counter here? Now that looks a decent ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well,
Julie!
substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
third corner
9,
of the game.
Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. It's Ribéry. Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been drilled in. And it's hoisted clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Rice. Ribéry. 5 minutes left on the clock. And the shot's on here. He's found some space. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what a ball! Gabriel Jesus! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 18.
3-0, and things are starting to look
Coming on
awfully
the field
cosy.
is number 14.
Alexander-Arnold
Filippo Inzaghi.
and Gonzalez.
Substitution. 2 added minutes
Lovely
has
pass,
been
but
indicated.
can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cut back, and he's in on goal. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.